Plaintiff Sierra Pegish says she and the defendant were friends, but they lost touch after the defendant's ex murdered her best friend. Sierra claims they rekindled their friendship years later, but she's suing because while her car was in the defendant's possession, it was shot up. Defendant Ashley Marshall believes Sierra is not in her right state of mind because she recently lost custody of her children. Ashley insists she's not responsible for the car damages, and she's countersuing for harassment.
Start with you.
So Ashley and I have been friends since the 4th grade. We lost connection throughout school. We rekindled our friendship. I was kind of skeptical about becoming friends with her again because one of her exes had shot and killed my former friend. She had told me about how she was in another relationship that involved her ex then shooting and killing somebody, which resulted in her not graduating from high school.
So you believe she likes criminals? To date criminals?
You know, that's what it looks like.
Some ladies they think it's impressive to have a thug. Well, thugs are criminals.
Right.
I wasn't just a thug, I was a criminal. Call me criminal. Ex-criminal.
We lost connection throughout school. We rekindled our friendship. I was kind of skeptical about becoming friends with her again because one of her exes had shot and killed my former friend.
Defendant Ashley Marshall is being sued by her former friend, who claims while her car was in Ashley's possession, it was shot up.
Go ahead, ma'am. Let me hear from you.
So basically...
You like criminals?
No. I just hang around the wrong people.
Go ahead. Good to hear you say that. Go ahead.
Like Sierra said, we've been friends for a long time. Basically, right now, I feel like Sierra's out of her state of mind right now due to a custody battle with her children.
She's smart enough to sue you, though. She ain't out of her mind. She ain't that far out of her mind.
Right.
Go ahead. Let me hear from you about your relationship with her.
Like she said, we've been friends for a long time. She's helped me. I've helped her.
Who's helped the most?
I've helped her. She was in a situation where she don't have a car, so I was taking her back and forth to work every day. There was one time she came over to my apartment and she was on the phone with somebody. She had stated that she was a sometimes hoe.
Sometimes what?
A sometimes hoe. So I didn't say nothing to her while she was on the phone, but when I was taking her to work, we got in the car and I told her, you know, Ashley, you don't have to do that. If you need any help, I'm here for you. Like, I'll do anything I can to help you so you don't have to do that.
What did she tell you? 9 in, I'm a temporary?
No, she was eavesdropping in a conversation that had nothing to do with her. That's what that was. She don't know what the conversation was about. She just hears little things. So that's why she thinks that. Yeah, that's what
somebody said it. You or your girlfriend said it. Go ahead, man.
While
What
we were
you
in the
suing?
car,
What you suing this saint about?
For the damages to my car,
What happened?
I had got admitted into the hospital on August 26th due to blood clots in my leg. When I was at the hospital, my phone was about to die, so I messaged Ashley. I said, hey, can you come get my car and go to my apartment so you can get my cell phone charger and my breast pump. I just had my son on August 8th.
How did you know you had the blood clot?
It was a lot of pain every time I would walk, and I would have a lot of pain in my foot. So I went in thinking, okay.
So folks, y'all hear one of the symptoms. Because blood clots are very deadly. They travel up to your heart. They
or your
start
lungs.
Anywhere, pardon?
Or your lungs. You can get a pulmonary.
Or you can get a pulmonary, and the explosion. So I wanted to know the symptoms for folks. Go ahead.
Oh yes, I thought I did something in my foot, and they ended up doing an ultrasound on my leg and seeing that I had 7 different clots in my right leg. So when I was admitted into the hospital, like I said, I did message Ashley. I said, hey, can you come up here and go to my apartment, get my car, go to my apartment, and get my phone charger and my breast pump, which she did. And I said, thank you. No, I appreciate her for doing that. She got back up there. We were talking for a little bit. And then she had stated stuff about her job. Now, I was taking her back and forth to work every day that she had to work. So I said, here, you can use my car while I'm in the hospital. Just make sure my doors are locked and my windows are up. That night at 2 o'clock in the morning, I got a message from Ashley saying that she woke up to 10 gunshots being fired and my car got hit 4 times.
She woke up.
She woke up. This is one of the stories that she told me. That she woke up to 10 gunshots being fired. She then told me another story saying that her boyfriend woke her up to go and check on the car because
Same
there
thing.
was.
I woke up.
Right.
But she said that her boyfriend woke her up to go and check on the car because there were police outside. I really feel that he has something to do with the shooting.
And has a criminal background?
Yes, he's
Anything
facing
involving
4
gunfire?
felonies. She told me that he's running from 4 felonies right now.
What did she do wrong?
Right.
Because
What-
that's the problem. You have to prove negligence. You had to prove that she failed to do something that she had a duty, an obligation to do.
I gave her my key.
I got all that. I know what
I
happened.
feel that she gave my key to her boyfriend.
Okay, there you go. And where
Yep.
do you get that feeling?
Because the type of person that he is,
That's
one.
not enough to
and
have a feeling that he did.
Because there was bullet. It looked like somebody was sitting in the back seat of my car, and how the bullet.
How did
holes
it look?
were
How
through.
so?
Why would he
I got
sit
the
in
pictures.
backseat?
Do you want to see them?
Yeah, how does it? You tell me though. How will it look? What should I look for? You can give me the picture. What should I look for to indicate that a person was sitting in the back seat? Because you're a pretty good detective. If you can tell somebody was
This is the
sitting
one
in
that
the
was in the
back
back.
seat.
Why would he be sitting in the back seat anyways?
Why would he sit in the back seat anyway? At the defendant.
To be honest, it looks like somebody was sitting in the back seat
That's
and
what
they
I'm
were
saying.
doing like a drive-by on somebody, and instead of holding the gun up through the window so they can see
doing
him.
it in your car?
Yes, in my car.
They
That I
were
let
doing
her
a
use.
drive-by in your car.
That's what it. I don't know if they were doing
Okay,
that,
see,
but
you
this
gotta know
is what
some
it looks
more than
like.
that.
So basically,
You like criminals?
no. I just hang around the wrong people.
Go ahead. Good to hear you say that. Go ahead.
Like Sierra said, we've been friends for a long time. Basically, right now, I feel like Sierra's out of her state of mind right now due to a custody battle with her children.
She's smart enough to sue you, though. She ain't out of her mind. She ain't that far out of her mind.
Defendant Ashley Marshall is being sued by her former friend, who claims while her car was in Ashley's possession, it was shot up.
I thought you said her criminal friend was being shot at.
No, I don't know if he was being shot at or not. I wasn't there.
So
but I can tell
what
by
would
how
be
the
hold on. You saying so he shot at somebody?
I don't know who.
No,
shot it.
what are you talking about then?
In the police report, it has one of the suspects that's listed. It don't have his name, but it describes her boyfriend to a T.
How
No.
so?
I can show you that
And can you show
report
me a
right
picture
here.
of his? Because she's already saying no.
Right here.
Do you have a picture of him?
I can pull it up on my phone, but I don't have it on me right
Can
now.
I show you the news article from the shooting?
What does it say? Let's see
It
please.
says, okay.
And let me the police report also.
Okay.
Who do they think did it?
They don't know who did
Did
it.
you tell them all the stuff you're telling me?
Yes, sir.
What'd they
And I
tell
got
you?
my report
What'd they tell you?
that she's responsible.
No.
Well, let me see
Yes,
that.
this is
Oh,
what
yeah,
the-
let me see that.
That she
You
can
read
be held
it. You read it.
responsible.
You read where it says
They-
she's responsible.
It don't say that.
Oh,
that's
but
what-
you told me
No,
it
I'm-
did. Ma'am, be
When I was
quiet. Be
taking-
quiet.
Okay.
Go ahead, ma'am. Let me hear from you.
Okay, so basically, like she said, she was in the hospital. She let me get her car to go to and from work.
After it occurred, how long after that did you call her?
Well, I was sleeping at 1st. I woke up because I heard the gunshots. I went back to sleep because it's none of my business. It's nothing to do with me. I'm not gonna go to where the guns are shooting. So then my boyfriend did wake me up. Ashley, you need to go outside, check on your friend's car because I'm not gonna say multiple cars were also hit, and you need to go check on it. So that's what I did. I woke up, got dressed, went outside, talked to the police officer. I said, hey, was that car hit? And he said, yes, that car was hit. I said, okay, well, that's my friend's car, so I need to let her know what's going on. He asked me for her name, her address, phone number. I gave them that information.
How long after that did you call her?
I called her right after the incident happened, after I talked to the police.
Okay.
So
And she said what?
she didn't answer. So I texted her, which I have the text messages of me texting her.
What time was it that you texted her?
Let me see here.
Hopefully it's
I got the
within-
messages as well.
It says
How long
2:21.
It was 2:18 in the morning.
2 in the morning, 2
Yep.
a.m. And
2
the
a.m. in the
incident was
morning.
what time?
It's on the one I gave you too, the news article, the time of the shooting.
Don't see it where. Just let her underline right real quick.
Can you circle it for me?
Because even
time.
though I don't like the law, that is the law. If she did nothing wrong and was using your car, unless you told the person, you're totally responsible for anything that happens. That's different. Then you have a agreement. You have a contract. And if anything happens, she must adhere to that contract. be responsible for anything that happens. The law is you can't hold someone accountable for a third-party crime. Your car was the victim of a crime by someone else.
Under the Ohio Revised Code, Section 1307, it states that she can be held liable because a bailment is a legal responsibility in which a person transfers physical possession of personal property to another person. So, and then it goes further in here.
Thanks for the law.
Yeah, I just did my research.
I know you did your research. I went to law school and served as a sitting judge for 5 years. Now, and I still have to know the law, I've been a judge as an arbitrator on the television show for over 20 years. So I think I study and understand the law a little better than you. So we're not going to debate the law. I know the law a little better than you.
Defendant Ashley Marshall is being sued by her former friend, who claims while her car was in Ashley's possession, it was shot up.
What do you think she did wrong? That's the only way you're going to get some money today.
She let her boyfriend use my car.
You have no way to prove that. That's the problem. This is a civil claim, and the burden is more likely than not. Meaning if you can convince me by 51% that it was her boyfriend, I'll hold her liable. But you haven't been able to prove even by 51%.
Sir, can I say something?
She tried to add my car to her insurance.
Pardon me?
She tried to add my car to her insurance.
All right, so we can't talk about her boyfriend. Give me a scintilla, like 1%. Give me 1% evidence that he was in that car or he was involved.
I lived in them same apartment complexes a year ago.
And your counterclaim is for what, ma'am? $2,500?
It's for harassment.
How so?
Since the incident, she's seen me at my son's daycare, spoke to me, asking me, am I going to give her money? She also has her friends inboxing me saying that I called CSB.
You have to sue her friends. Go ahead.
He's been posting statuses about me on Facebook.
Saying what?
About the incident. Am I going to give her money?
It's all right for her to say what happened to her. All right, I have to go with the law, ma'am. $5,000 I have to dismiss, and your claim is dismissed as well. Ma'am, you just got away with damaging her car for $5,000. You can't do nothing but be a friend and give her some of that money back. Have a good day.
Now my car is going to be used as target practice because you had your boyfriend shoot at my car.
Ma'am, stop talking to me.
All right, but you had your boyfriend shoot at my car.
Stop talking to me.
You had your boyfriend have somebody shoot. I got two small kids that they're going to use that car.
Okay, what about my
target
children?
Practice. It's who you hang around with.
You should have had insurance and I wouldn't have to pay anything.
Insurance.
No, now you do.
No, I have insurance.
You couldn't show him proof?
I had to drop full coverage because I had my son.
Just stop talking to me.
No, you had the wrong people around you, and now the people are going to use my car as target practice because I got bullet holes already in it. And you don't care?
Not my fault.
That's wrong.